Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about being your own cheerleader, and I mean that. I know it sounds corny, but I really don't care. Like, I seriously mean it. You can be your best advocate and your worst at the same time. So, if you are a person who hates the world, don't know who you are, wake up and don't know who you are anymore, or you feel lost and you feel like you just hate the world and you have so much resentment towards everybody and everything, this video is for you. If you know somebody like this, pass it forward because this may help them too. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lamie. If you have not yet been on the channel, this is where you come to be the best version of yourself, where I help you to be the best version of yourself, and then also to have a positive outlook on life. I'm not perfect, but I try to always be present, and I try to always control my thoughts, and I try to not reflect on other people and be too judgmental. Try, because it is a challenge and you have to be present all the time, or most of the time, to catch yourself doing these things. We do it, we're all guilty, we do it all the time. But we were not born this way. We were not born with these pre-existing conditions or thoughts or negativity towards a group of person or a person or just towards yourself in general. We were not born this way. So it is not completely your fault. You are who you are because you put up walls, because you grew up in different conditions that made you who you are. But you don't have to be that person. You can choose to not be that negative person. You can choose to not hate the world. It takes practice and it takes a long time, because it also took you a long time to be that person. So, for example, if you were in an abusive relationship, like you grew up with an abusive dad, and then you went into another abusive relationship with another man, and he was so insecure about himself and scared that you were going to leave him that he would say awful things to you, like, you're ugly, nobody wants you, you can't get anybody better, blah, 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 blah. And then you leave this guy. So then you go to another relationship, and this guy is super sweet or whatever, but you, in your brain, because your dad said that to you and your ex-boyfriend said that to you or whoever, and then you say these things to yourself, and the vicious cycle keeps going because you are your worst enemy. And then you leave him because you think that you're not good enough for this guy because he's so nice to you and you don't know what he sees in you. That's when you can be your worst enemy. So, and then like you see other people and you wonder why they're happy, or they have like everything that you want and you don't know why you can't have it. And you just hate the world because you feel like the world is against you. Stop. This video is for you. If you know anyone like that, if you are that person, you don't have to be. I'm going to try to help you. So you need to be present when you are thinking these things. You need to stop thinking them. And you've conditioned yourself so well to listen to yourself, to listen to that negative voice inside of you, that you need to tell it to shut the F up. And then you need to talk to yourself. And it's okay. Like, you need to talk to yourself. Once you start telling yourself nicer things about yourself, that you are beautiful, you do deserve that promotion, you are deserving of nice things and nice friends, and they really do want to be your friend. Once you start telling yourself good things and stop listening to that negative person that you became through all these years, through all the conditions that you grew up in, once you say it enough, if you're doing my exercises, if you say it enough, you will start to hear that negative voice less and less and less. And after a while, you won't hear it at all. And you will only hear that little cheerleader inside of you saying, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can get that promotion. Of course you can. Yes, you're smart enough for your master's. Yes, you can go for your doctor's. Why not? The sky is the limit. When you start listening to the good voice, when you start talking to yourself enough that you stop listening to that negative voice and you drop down all those walls and you take accountability and knowing that you are in control of your life and you're not controlled by your environment, then you can start being happy. You can start loving yourself. And you can start taking control and accountability and knowing that you can do anything. You can go anywhere. You can be with who you want to be with. And then when you get there, you will realize that you will change your outlook on life, and you won't let other people talk down to you because you know your worth. Because you know that you're not ugly, because you know that you're not worthless, because you won't believe that anymore. So listen to that cheerleader inside of you and stop listening to the negative one. You can do it. I believe in you. Start implementing this today. Be present and tell that negative person inside of you, shut the F up, and then start talking to yourself and say it over and over and over until you believe it, until you stop hearing that other person. I know you can do it. I love you so much. I'll see you next week.